matchup with plenty of intrigue because it's the SEC versus the Big 12. Two conferences with a long history of animosity. Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl, home field of the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on last season's national champions, the UCLA Bruins. UCLA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Broomstreet. Let's get this thing underway. This deep to start us off. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Today. And the running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And now the running back's got it again. Slams right into the wall. They're back for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete. And it brings up 4th down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
And the Razorbacks will line up to boot it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. Jukes to get past the man. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Razorbacks are going to cash in this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Arkansas.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. UCLA offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down now at the 49. One huge play has got this offense out near midfield and threatening. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Who's in the clear? He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. As the RPO to the right. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Bruins come to the line with first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA.
Of course, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Try to pick it up on the ground. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. On the ground, it's Fields. And this one goes nowhere. Looking to get back to the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw over the middle, and it's just flat dropped on 3rd down. What a big mistake. Now this offense facing a 4th down call. Razorbacks will line up to kick it away. We're going to kick it away for the second. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauled in. What a catch. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The Bruins trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll try to run it with the option. Running with purpose. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's got it right near the end zone. Finally stopped it, but that gain is good for a first and goal. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. And he scores! Touchdown, Bruins! No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25.
Solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
It's second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds his man. It's Ferguson. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Razorback. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point try coming now. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner choosing to field this one. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. UCLA offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. They'll run it from the gun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And here's the return now from midfield. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Come up with a stop. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. Here he goes. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown. We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage. He pays for it. He finally steps out at the 10. Offense set up in great position.
Love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. goes straight down the middle. And with that, they retake the lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And looking to throw now on first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him. Joseph releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. As good as he threw the ball, it's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. On to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Matthews. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to 35. That's good timing. The receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
He misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. We're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
crucial third down play after that completion. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. And he will be stopped for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, complete to the tight end. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
4th down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
And the Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They finally stop them at the 8. It'll be 1st and goal.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
First and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Timeout, UCLA.
First and goal. An opportunity to take the lead before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. QB to the tight end for a completion. Touchdown, Razorbacks. They couldn't stop him there. Well, the play was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they knock through the PATs, so it's a 4-point game, 28-24. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick this deep, begin the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. Tackle made after a solid game to spot the ball at the 34.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's made on the outside. That's out of bounds after a solid game. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Hit as he released it. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the stop, and it's a big gain down to 29.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. QB keeper all the way. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pulls it in. It's Flores. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Over the middle, it's Marshall. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. They've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
The Bruins looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, UCLA. And they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
The PAT puts him up 3. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They're now throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
First down, looking to throw the football. The ball is picked off. He can go. Past the 20. And the 10 now. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. That pick and then that return.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. It could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Can they cash in this opportunity? First down and goal from the 3. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. That's a designed quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. With the catch, it's Ferguson. They bring him down after a short gain there. Empty set now, 5 wide. They look to throw it here on second down. It's an out route, the catch made. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he drops back in the gun. That's reeled in. It's Ferguson.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. It goes incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Loose. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Using his legs here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. UCLA with the lead. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Moves out of the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but they didn't make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Bruins lining up here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Launches it deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's his second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something's missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it, and no for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Single back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Sixth play of the drive coming up. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. And the Razorbacks line it up with first and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. 2 clock with the running game. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. They'll run it to the right side. It's just the middle begets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. But barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and kind of have the season you expect to have.
And the Bruins getting set on first and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.